All right, guys, this is gonna be kind of a weird video. It's kind of just gonna be like a, hey, getting some things done around the homestead kind of setup. Real quick, did knock out one of these, just quick little 5 minutes. I had one 2x6x10 left, and I was gonna save it for another project, but the more and more I'm getting some things in here and thinking about moving more things in here, the more I'm like, man, I'd like to have somewhere just to set some stuff, to get it out of the garage. It don't need to be in out of the weather at all. It's just kind of, just needs to be out. So just throw this up real quick. Some leftover lumber. Just cut it some even pieces, nailed. In case y'all, anybody who's a carpenter or anything like that says, why'd you do it like that? I'm gonna tell you, hold on. So the reason why I did it like this is because I could have put a 4x4 in here and just held this board up or done a bracket, but it's a pole barn, okay? The reason why we built it the way we did is because it's mine, mind your business. No, I'm just kidding. It's because this is just the way I wanted to do it. And when you were doing stuff that you ain't got a lot, you don't want to spend a lot of money and not a lot of time, you just make it work the way that our grandparents did. You didn't go to the store and buy what you need to make. Sometimes you just throw it up. So the reason why I did it like this is because I could nail this board in first, get a really good anchor point to the post, considering these, like the outer layer on these, like are not even attached or wanting to come off. So, you know, I use 5-inch nails, so this board is in here by like 3 inches, and then I can nail this board to that board, and then you've got basically what's, you know, a good sturdy base. I mean, I'm shaking the whole shed. If I would have used a 4x4, the nails would have grabbed a little bit, so that's why I did it that way. And then I just put a couple nails in here. See if y'all can see. Just put one in the corner, one in this corner, and toe-nailed it. Just because the toenail will put it directly to the post. But yeah, made sure it was level, put a level on it. It doesn't look level, but that's because, you know, we're going uphill. But yeah, that's just, I put it in this section because the tractor will always sit here, and it also kind of helps me gauge where I don't want to go no farther than this, because any farther in my seat and like my PTO and everything will be out of the shed. Right here, all this hanging out is my bush hog, and I don't really care if there water gets in it, it'll drain off. Ain't that big a deal. So another reason why I put it right here. Could have put it right here where the camper shell's up to my pickup, but I don't know how long I'm gonna have this. But okay, so next is I got a guy coming to get the loves. Now, I originally, when I got them, I told myself, I'm gonna hold on to these, and I'm gonna, you know, have the blue one forever. And if one day the channel does really good, I'll do like a giveaway. But we're not there yet. No, we're not there yet. And not to mention, I've got to where I'm happy. I don't really feel like I'm selling it too soon. I just feel like it's time for the next project. And like I've said, I got some things in the works. You know, that's what I like to do. I like to get them when they're nothing. They need to be revived and then send them on their way. And the guy I picked to buy it, because I've had a couple people, but I'm kind of, I don't, it's fine having it and making it to what I want. So it's fine passing it on to the next person unless it's right. The guy who's going to buy it is wanting to make a solid axle swap, really nice off-roading truck. He says that he's gonna like restore it at the same time. Like, he don't want it to be like a piece of junk. He wants to be something cool, and I think like a rally truck, which is what I want to do. So so I got to get them moved down. He's on his way. He's getting both of them, which that was the deal. I had tons of people want to just buy one, but you know how Facebook market is. You got to kind of weed through. But yeah, so right now I'm gonna, got these cones I've had forever. Here's the hydraulic thumb that was on the Mini. Yeah, check out the video on the new thumb. It's pretty cool. Pretty self-explanatory, not that big of a deal, but it makes life way easier having it. But I'm gonna put that in there because there's no point in that being in my garage. Same thing with the little crappy Chinese mini excavator toolbox that they come with. It's literally an extra air filter, a needle, I think that's what they call that, a needle grease gun, Yeah, little engine, manual, and then now this ain't bad. That's not a bad screwdriver. You know what I mean? That's not. You know what? That's actually going with me. That's going with me. And a wrench. Now look at that. It's not from China. It's not from Taiwan. I beg to differ. Couple random sockets. I'm guessing just to tighten things up that's on there, and then I guess that goes on. I don't know what that goes on. But yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna keep that out here just because I could put it in the garage, but it's already in a box and it's never gonna be used unless it's on the Mini, which is already out here. So I think it makes more sense for it just to hang out here. And my wife did ask me if I was gonna do sort of a loft in here, and I told her I don't know, because like I said, this is probably gonna end up getting concrete and maybe an outdoor lift, so I can't do it here. And then down here it's not as tall, but the more I work in here, the more I'm kind of like, I could do, I mean, it wouldn't be big. Like I said, I'm 6 foot, and this is probably like 6.5 foot. So I could do some type of loft in this whole entire bay right here. So I don't know. I could do something where it's only like 3 feet, and I'll just have to shove stuff from each end. I don't know. That might be on the long list of projects. I've had these cones for a long time that my buddy, he found them. That's what we'll say. He found these and gave them to me because he no longer wanted items that he found. But they've been in the garage forever, and I don't want to throw them away because you never know when you need some cones, you know what I mean? So guess where they're going? Pole shed. All right. Actually, I didn't know. I'm thinking about that. I'll insert a clip real quick of me unloading new bush hog, 5 foot bush hog brand, really nice. Sorry, Rock. Let's see here. But the wheel weights are really going to come in handy. Damn lame, I think I'm making that. Okay. I got a 5 foot, and I'll explain to y'all why I got a 5 foot. The main reason is I was looking at some 4 foot. I'll tell you here in a second. Actually, I was looking at some 4 foot bush hogs, but the reason why I settled with a 5 is, well, one, for price. I could not find a 4 foot one for like the appropriate speed, I guess you could say. Like, come on now. Like if I found a 4 foot, it was the same price as what I can get a freaking 5 foot for, and that's just, I don't know, it's just hard for me to justify certain spending of money when it doesn't add up. Alrighty there, that's probably close enough. Oh, Riley, can you stay right there, bub? Whoa, you good? That boy. Golly, I'm telling you, this thing feels heavier than normal for some reason. Whew. Need a sip of my Sprite. About the only soda I like. Sprite and orange. Look at him, you see him? He looks at me whenever I get on without him like, hey, 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 brother. Not around here, partner. Not around here. All right. Now this is gonna be a first for me. I've never, it's actually quite easy. get it really close to the shed because I don't want to have too much of overlap. But I just, right there. Well, right there is probably good. Let's see, take it off. Put that on. Oh, Riley, you all right? Whoa. Made a big old dip right there, I'll tell you that much. Well, where'd that piece of wood, Rye? Is that how I lost it? Whatever. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okie dokie. Still need to bend that one pedal, put a bracket on there. Just hadn't done it yet. I'm gonna see if I raise this thing down some. Well, yeah, I see what he's saying. I see what he's saying with that thing. It's almost like this needs to be, honey, might take that out some, but it's pretty even, actually. All right, let's get this back girl. Oh, gotta take the brake out. Riley, move your feet, bud. It's not near as hard to run one of these with a toddler. Now the Mini, that's challenging. Woo! That's a big old excavator run down my road. What that was. All right. Well, hold on now. Well, I know that. Here, right. All right. Well, another thing I'm gonna move in here is hydraulic oil. So this is ISO 46. Let's see here, ISO 46. Any of you guys who get these minis, that's the stuff you need to run. You can run obviously tons of different things, but to set y'all down while I do this. But I promise you, all the other things you can run, you're not going to want to, because where I live, right, is North Carolina is a perfect area when it comes to temperatures. It can be hot, be cold, it just moves around. And so this stuff is what a lot of people around here using everything hydraulic. Just because it is not too heavy, basically just right. And I think the breakdown on it, I'd have to look. The breakdown on it is like, I don't know, there's numbers I'd have to look up, but the way hydraulic needs to be changed is over time, it gets hot and gets cold, hot and cold, hot and cold, hot and cold. And like anything else, over time, it doesn't hold on to its pressure anymore. It's no longer as thick, it becomes runny. And so that's where you have your issue. That's why hydraulics will slow down. Wow, sorry guys. I'm gonna show y'all this real quick. So I had an 86 Toyota. I've actually had 3. And just about every single one of them was the same color blue. But a guy just texted me that I had sold it to probably close to a year now. And I don't know if you can see, he has basically, I mean, repainted it, new door panels. I mean, he's got it sharp. That was one of them deals that somebody was using it to hunt bear with up in Wilkes and stuff, and it was rough. I mean, rough. Front end shot. Rebuilt the whole entire front end, and did some seals for the valve cover because it was leaking pretty bad, and a couple other odd and ends things, and sold it to that guy who that was his plan. He was like, man, this is perfect. It needs what I want to do to it, but none of the stuff I don't want to. And that right there is what I do it for. Right there, that's a prime example of what I do it for, is because I want to see that. I want to see the guys who just get to that next step. But anyways, hydraulic fluid, yeah, I buy ISO 46. Probably, I don't even know exactly what the tractor runs, but I'll probably end up running the same thing. Real quick though, I'm going to go put out some deer corn and feed them. I went hunting yesterday, and we'll not talk about it, but gotta put some camera batteries in. Bought me some pins because I had none for the tractor, and so when I tried to hook up this thing, I ended up, well, we'll just show you what I did. I'm not proud of it, but you know what? I did it, and there's nothing you can do about it. So let's see, back y'all up right here. Okay. So, yeah, I, just a bolt and a nut, leave me alone, okay? I mean, honestly, I might leave these things on here. No, I'm not gonna, because I'm not gonna have it. I'm not gonna have that. I'm not gonna have a little cheap bolt break off. I'll drop this thing while it's rotating, and it just does some damage. So we're not gonna do that. But yeah, let's see. Yep, so the pin's in there. I mean, I honestly probably wouldn't even matter, but you know what? I'm leaving them. I am leaving them because the more I think about it, the more I think we're fine. No, there. I will put a pin in that. See, this is why I'm doing it. I will put a pin in that one. That pin don't have nothing. Actually, let's not even do that. Let's take that out. And let's put this one in. Everything on this tractor needs to be greased, honestly. Okay, yeah, we'll rock with that. But yeah, I actually don't love that thing being right there, but it's on the ground, so it's kind of, I'm talking about the hitch mount right here to be able to put a hitch on and move a trailer around. I don't love that, but it's not going to hit the PTO, and we're all the way on the ground right now, lower than we actually would be, so that is what it is. Ain't no big deal. Need to grease this thing up. Need to get back and mess with this. Okay. So, yeah. So, got two spares. This is actually a trailer, like a trailer hitch one, but I don't even, actually, we'll go ahead and do it. Because you never know when I'm actually need this trailer hitch thing. I'd rather actually have what you're supposed to on this thing, and I can just buy more pins. Okay. Not to mention most of these pins and stuff, you're gonna just swap it to your next machine. Well, all right, yeah. So there's that. I actually need to get a little small toolbox and put it right here. That'll be just for the tractor. I wish this thing had a toolbox mounted to it. I know a lot of these come with that. This one just so happened doesn't have that. Needed to change all the filters on it too, but got to get around to them. We'll put these pins right there. Not that one though. Well, what the heck? Oh, I put the wrong pin. Okay, there's a spare pin. All right. Another thing I did buy is these. For the chain, because this chain is very, very taut. Like it's tight whenever you're using it, and I don't like it being that tight. And the reason why is because, as you see, this looks straight up and down. When I lift up the 3-point, the front of this bush hog lifts up, and this thing is tight as can be, and it's almost, it don't even get flat. It's like there needs to be a couple more links. So I was thinking these are rated for like, I think 800 pounds. Let's see here. Oh no, rated for 3,000 pounds. So, well, I went overboard, but that's all right. I was thinking I can put this in here and it adds one if I need two. I got two. They were like $3. Might as well go ahead and buy them while I need it while I was there. Okay. Now, finally, let's go I'll be right back after putting some deer corn out. I know that wasn't much, but I appreciate y'all watching. Checking out the new bush hog. Seeing the tractor run a little bit. Sun's going down, getting dark. I'll see y'all next time on Deep Impact Garage whenever we do our next little thing. Probably this weekend. Got some projects to do. In the meantime, it's getting winter. It's getting cold. Got to dial in what projects we want to do, what time we want to spend on. Because you got to spend time with family. You got to. So y'all pick out what you want to do, pick your projects out, quit being babies about it, and dive into them. Make them what you want to do, and that's what I'm going to plan on doing. Until then, keep on digging them projects, guys, and we'll see you on the next episode. Don't forget, subscribe, like it up, and share. See y'all.